on this episode of Counting Cars.
I feel like we have an understanding. This Cadillac is pimping.
Yeah.
He's debonair.
He walks in the room.
Commands respect.
Man, come on.
Oh, my goodness.
This is nice.
Kevin got Danny to get rid of his.
Oh, I haven't heard the end of it.
Kevin, you're right. You got my undivided attention. And what are you asking for in this car?
50 grand.
You know there's only 500 of these
Of the
made in
Spartans.
the whole wide world.
Curious, would you ever sell this car? Shannon, my man, come on, bring out that beautiful shovel.
Oh, my gosh.
Ryan, my man, bring out Winkle Toes.
My mind is absolutely blown. I can't believe this is Twinkle Toes.
This is Counting Cars.
What's up, fellas?
Here they are. What's going on? We got a rock star in the shop today, man. Brann from Mastodon. He's here with this Cadillac that he's had for an awfully long time and needs a whole lot of love. And now he's going to tell us his story.
Hi.
This is Brann, Danny, and Ryan.
What's up?
It's a pleasure, my brother.
Nice to
Ryan,
meet you.
Brann.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Ryan.
Dude, this is an honor to meet you, man.
Honor to meet you as well.
Congratulations on winning your Grammy.
Thank you.
And when they said your name, how was that?
It's a shock.
Yeah.
No, it was totally incredible, mind-blowing experience. One of the greatest moments of my life, I think.
I can imagine.
Right?
Let's talk about your caddy,
His name's Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes. Where did that come from?
When I was a baby, my grandmother used to call me Twinkle Toes. And my grandma used to drive Cadillacs, and she used to race dudes in her Cadillac in the 70s. And,
I like your grandmother, too.
So when I got this Cadillac, I just wanted to name it Twinkle Toes.
The 1970 Cadillac DeVille was one of the most successful cars in Cadillac history, available in coupe, four-door, hardtop, and convertible variety. The DeVille accounted for a whopping 76% of all Cadillacs sold that year, and they're still popular with enthusiasts who want their very own land yacht. Great car, great body lines, great everything on this car, but you have gone through some issues with her. Give me the backstory on this thing.
Well, I bought the car for $3,500. It drove great.
Okay.
You know? But the interior was a little bit worn out. It didn't have a great stereo. There was just a couple things. I said, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple things done. And it just became one thing after the next. Basically just opened my wallet up like this and,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
the money started going. And...
We're gonna make it right.
Okay,
Here's the good news. We did look her over.
okay.
And your original purchase was a magnificent car.
Okay.
Seriously, underneath this car, her frame is beautiful. It's really a solid car. It's a magnificently solid platform to start with it. So, when you see Twinkle Toes done, what does he look like just in general?
Twinkle Toes is pimping.
Yeah.
He's debonair. He's smooth.
He walks in the room.
Commands respect.
Absolutely. Goosebumps, man. Come on. I love it.
Paint it baby blue sparkle and have it say Twinkle Toes on the windshield.
Dig it. May I ask you a question on this? We want to take your idea and we want to kind of run with it if you give us some leeway.
I feel like we have an understanding in vocabulary.
100%.
So I feel like you guys can take that and run with it and make it beautiful.
Brother, I promise you we will. I promise you we will.
You hear that, Twinkle Toes?
Yeah, man. He's going to be happy.
He's gonna be back in the game.
So let me ask you a question. How long you been playing?
So I started playing when I was about 3, so I guess 40 years.
Isn't that amazing? Does that just trip
Yeah.
you out? I know, that just tripped you up. What was your inspiration to start playing music?
My uncle played in my grandfather's band, and so I remember going up in the attic and watching my grandpa's band practice. They'd sit me back there, and my uncle would put on like Montrose and Rainbow records, and I'd sit there and play along. My mom had a band as well, and they did like Priest and Sabbath and
Really?
Boston Sticks, Journey. So I grew up thinking all those songs were songs my mom wrote. Yeah, lots of music in my family. It was pretty much like not a question of are you going to play music, but which instrument.
And Mastodon's been together for how long?
18 and a half years.
That's awesome, bro.
Same 4 dudes.
Same guys?
Can you believe that?
For 18 years?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You can see when there's a band that's a band.
Yeah.
And they're brothers.
Like, my dudes are so excited about this happening. Told them all at practice, they're like, what?
I love it. We're stoked that you gave us the opportunity to do this, car. Brann. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you, Brann.
Let's rock and roll.
All right, cool.
Brann,
All right,
I'll talk to you
thanks.
very soon,
All right,
brother.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Very,
guys.
very soon.
Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes.
We are the ones that are supposed to do this, Caddy.
It was brought to us for a reason.
Shannon's in. Yeah, there he is. Hey, Shannon.
Yo.
This is Mike and Nash.
Oh, cool.
Nash is the owner of this motorcycle.
Very nice to meet you guys.
Hi,
Very
Shannon.
nice.
Nice to meet you, Shannon.
Nash has an old, unique Harley-Davidson. She's been riding this bike for 30 years. She's here with her husband, Mike, to get with me and Ryan to figure out exactly what we're gonna do to this thing. Beautiful machine you got.
Thank you. Her name is Grace.
Grace, huh?
Yeah.
Man, you wanna tell us a little bit about it? Because you got a lot going on.
This has been a long-term project for me.
Yeah?
Almost 20 years.
Really?
Over the years, I just modified it according to how I envisioned the Harley should be. And it feels like all the parts know each other and everything just rattles along in perfect harmony.
Hey, this bike's
Yeah.
got soul. It's a Harley Davidson, but you can tell it's got all the right lines.
It's more than a Harley.
Yeah.
How long have you been riding? Because this is not real easy bike to ride. at
It
all.
is not, but believe me, this was the first Harley I ever had,
This was?
this bike.
Wow.
Man, how many miles do you think you got on this thing?
That's hard to say, a lot. Like one time I rode cross country for 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah, I
Not
had-
a weekend,
I had-
not a week, 3 months.
Wow.
In painting this, you're wanting to do the frame, the swing arm, everything. So this is a complete tear down. Every nut, bolt, wire, everything.
Yeah,
All the leather touches, you want to keep all those on there?
She made all
yeah.
that.
This is all your work.
Yes.
Man, my hat's off to you. I really, really dig all the leather work on this thing. Now, the artwork on the gas tank and the artwork on the rest of the bike, that's a very different design. What is that?
I got the ideas, obviously, you know, from my tattoos,
Right.
because I always admired Polynesian art tattoos. And
Came in the right place.
there you go.
I'll get some very good photographs of the tattoos.
Yeah,
Can I ask you about something on here?
yeah,
This signature you got on this fishtail.
right. Indian Larry.
Outta here.
Yeah. I met him at Weir Speech in 2004.
Okay.
I just walked up to him and said, "You need to bless this bike and you need to sign my pipes." And so we did. And that was just about 2 months before he passed away.
Yeah, I mean, he was an icon and, you know, still is in the bike.
Still is.
Yes. Is there any way that we can preserve this in a better...
Polish around it.
Can I engrave it? Can I just dig it in there?
Ooh, I like that. I mean, you may have to re-chrome it, but
Yeah,
absolutely engrave that.
Yeah?
That's a cool idea.
Yeah,
If you don't, it's going to fade away and it'll be lost forever.
we don't want that.
No.
What's the budget and not to exceed number?
This bike is so special, whatever it costs.
Do what needs to be done to the bike. Okay.
Wow.
Well, that
Okay.
being said, I'll take you in the office, we'll fill out some paperwork, and Shannon will continue making
Yeah.
his list.
But man, I appreciate it very,
Nice
very
to
much.
meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
This sounds like a simple paint and repair job with damn near sky's the limit budget. But when you're dealing with motorcycles that are this personalized and the owner has this kind of a connection with it, everything changes. You want to fix every little thing that's wrong with the bike, but a lot of times the customer really likes those imperfections that make the bike unique. You got to get in the mind and the heart of the client to try and treat the bike like it was an extension of themselves. Man, that's a beautiful bike.
All right, Kev. We're looking for the quick flip today. The boys are tearing down Mastodon Brann's heavy metal ride he loves to call Twinkle Toes. So the fun ain't gonna get started on that car for just a little bit. Old school, cool Vegas. There's gotta be something laying around. Figured I'd take Kevin right now. We go hit the streets, do a little shopping, see if I can't find a quick flip for the shop. Oh, dude.
What do you got here?
Well, we got a couple of what I refer to as the neo-classics. The one on the left is a Mercury Cougar.
Okay.
The one on the right, no, you know what? I think that's a Spartan.
Huh.
Why am I sitting here looking? We should just go in there and look.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see, man.
Oh, they got a Corvette right there, too.
That's an 82 Pepto-Bismol pink. If you're sick to your stomach and you look at this, it only makes you sicker.
Right.
So that's not good.
You might throw up in your mouth.
These I find bizarrely interesting. Man, that one's got T-tops on it, too. That little blue one's kind of cool, man.
Classic Tiffany.
Okay, that's a Tiffany. I want to see if anybody's home before I make anybody nervous. There's a front door in this place. Is it through the gates?
I think so.
Here we go.
Maybe there's a bell.
Maybe. Well, you know, if I start looking at the cars, I bet you they'll come out. Excuse me, but could you read this word for me here on the grill?
Could I?
Yes. Spartan. Thank you.
You were right on the money.
With the T-tops, it could be a Mustang or a Cougar, because the Cougar did do T-tops as well, but it's probably a Mustang.
Right.
Hi, is this your house? Hi.
Oh.
Is this your house?
Yes, in my car.
Well, darling, then this is perfect. I'm Danny.
Hi, Danny.
It's very
and
nice to
I'm
meet you.
also a singer.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, all right.
I'm Kevin.
This is Kevin.
Hi,
What's your
Kevin.
name?
Monique Brewster.
Monique Brewster. It's indeed a pleasure to meet you.
Well, God bless you.
Right back at you. I hope you don't mind. We're car
No,
people.
Not at all.
What in the world are you doing with a Tiffany and a Spartan?
I've always been a classic car collector.
You got good
I started
taste.
out with a replica
Uh-huh.
of a 1929 Cadillac.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
I just adore those faces.
You speak it like I speak it. It's their face.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous. Neoclassics like the Spartan and Tiffany are cool. Some consider them gaudy and inauthentic, and I can appreciate that side of the discussion. Spartan cars were the brainchild of auto designer Ron Sparks, who built these cars in San Marcos, California in the 1980s and the 90s. Now, the 1920s styled bodies are made from aluminum and fiberglass, and they sit on top of a Datsun 280Z chassis. Now, the Tiffany's, they were built around the Mercury Cougars by the Classic Motor Carriage Company in Miami, which is one of the biggest kit car manufacturers in the world. Some take issue with calling these Franken cars kit cars because unlike those do-it-yourself models, neoclassics like the Tiffany and Spartan were assembled in factories. So call them whatever you like, these are unique rides that'll no doubt have heads turning, hands scratching wherever they go. How long have you had them?
I've had this one for about 6 and this one for about 8.
All right.
You know there's only 500 of these
Of the
made in
Spartans.
the whole wide world.
See, I called that. I'm like, that's a Spartan.
Yeah,
I'm
you did
familiar.
call it.
And then there was only 1,500 of these.
Of the
made.
Tiffany's, yeah. And when was the last time either one of them were on the road?
I just drove this one maybe about an hour ago.
Oh, really? All right. That one's up and running and driving.
And this one runs too.
Okay, I got you. That's all good stuff. I love them both, but these Spartans are really cool. What year is it?
86. The 280Z is what they built them off of.
That's where the T-tops
It
came
was,
from.
there you go.
I'm just
You
curious, would you ever sell this car?
Someone had came around and asked me, and I was really like, nah. But I'm kind of
Thinking about it.
in the wings of that.
Thinking
So
about
as
it.
far as, yes, getting information and keeping that in mind.
I got you. We can talk,
Because
right?
yes, absolutely.
Well, let me do this. Let me trade some info with you.
Okay, awesome.
You think about it, and we'll talk again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you
God
for
bless
taking
you.
the time and talking to us about your
absolutely.
cars.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Absolutely.
much
Very nice
for
to
being
meet you.
interested.
Absolutely. Right. Yo. What in the world? What are you doing, man?
You gotta check this out. You know, on the Mastodon 70 Caddy, he wants twinkle toes etched in the glass.
Right.
So I figured instead of us sending it out to somebody else, I'd have a whirl at it myself.
You're doing this?
Yeah, dude.
This is obviously not his glass.
Yeah, that's way bigger than it should be.
Well, dude, this is really cool. Why am I just now discovering that you etch glass?
Dude, I'm just now discovering that I etch glass. I've never done this before.
How many years together, you and me? What, 167? I've never seen you do this.
Man, I've never tried it. We've done stainless, we've done chrome, we've done other things, but never once have I tried glass.
How are you doing this?
Well, this is like a mini sandblaster. It's just etching the glass. Put the sand in the top, push the button, and you're etching.
Are you serious? That's it?
That's it. That's it. Dude, I did a skull. I mean, basically, I'm playing with stencils that I have, and you hardly even feel it. But it's there. It's permanent. It's not ever gonna go away.
That's amazing, man.
And even better, on tempered glass,
Yeah.
you just barely nick it with a sandblaster. It just shatters instantly.
Yeah.
This isn't high enough pressure, and the media's not big enough to do that.
Bro, this is totally cool. Why are we not doing more of it?
I don't know. This one's my favorite one.
Dude, this right here, man, that should go on every car we build.
Every one of them.
Wow. Oh my gosh, man.
It makes a little bit of a mess, but we are not committed to pulling the glass to do it.
It's beautiful. So, the first one you're gonna do is the Cadillac.
Twinkle toes.
Bro, I'm gonna start lining up some personal ones coming your way to etch, man.
Oh, man.
Shannon, my man.
Hey, what's going on?
You tell me, man. I heard we got something new and interesting in here. I see interesting, I don't see new.
There you go.
It's new to us.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all right.
How does this thing grab you just looking at it right now?
Kind of like by the throat. I see what we got. We got a nice old school swing arm shovel. What are we doing?
This is a lady's bike.
What?
Yeah. It's foot clutch with some sort of tank shift.
That's the kind of stuff you see like big, giant, burly dudes.
Yeah, monsters.
Right, doing that.
Check this out.
Okay, and she's shifting here and she's foot clutching here
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's ape hanging here.
Oh, she's got a lot going on.
Good Lord Almighty, man. All right.
You know, she made all these pieces for her bike.
She's very talented. Those are really gorgeous pieces. Man, does she make all this stuff, Tim?
Yeah.
Man, it's really beautiful stuff. Her leather work is pretty amazing. The bike tells a story.
This is actually her tattoos on her body.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So we're gonna recreate this design, but in paint?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Dude, look at the size of the exhaust on this thing.
Yeah. And
These fishes are huge.
She was adamant about keeping these fishtails.
Okay, is there a reason?
There's something on them that is very dear to her.
Oh, dude, that's Indian Larry's signature. Oh, God bless Indian Larry.
Yeah.
What's the object of the game here?
She's got over 100,000 miles on this thing, and I don't want to like redesign the whole thing.
No. Obviously, her and the bike get along great.
Yep. She's staying blue.
Dig it.
I'm keeping her accents on the bike.
Love that.
Right now, her shock is this short.
Yeah.
So with the adjustable shock mount on the bottom,
Right.
I can give her a longer shock.
She'll have a better ride,
Yeah.
and it'll still sit right.
Oh, yeah. This is the problem I'm having.
Okay.
You see where her foot pegs are on this thing?
Yeah.
It can't possibly feel comfortable.
I think the technical term, if you looked it up, is wobber-jawed.
Wobber-jawed.
They're like-
I'm gonna use that. 'Cause,
They're like everywhere.
this is your brake pedal.
Okay.
This is your foot peg.
That's awfully close
And
to
there's
the
your
highway
highway
bar.
peg. So if you are in a panic,
You could hook your foot up there.
your foot's this small
Right.
or, yeah.
What's your plan?
This is what I'm thinking about right here. It's a little modified.
I already like it better. That's got to be more comfortable, man. That's safer, too.
Yeah.
After you have tidied up everything,
Yep.
and it's really going to be beautiful, but retaining as much, if not all, of her just beautiful leather.
Oh, yeah.
I love that this thing is here. I got to tell you, man, this bike, this is the definition of custom, man. This lady, she's been putting stuff on this bike for years, changing this, changing that. Man, it is a one of a kind. I'm honored she brought it to us to make this thing gorgeous. So I can't wait till Ryan and Shannon are done with it, because I want to meet the lady who owns this beast. I love it. I think it's a cool bike.
All right, brother man.
Great job, Shannon. Wow, that is too cool.
Need a boat?
No, we'll stay away from boats.
We need drones. Just send a drone up.
That's all we need.
Yeah, don't mind us just looking in your backyard.
Seeing Brann from Mastodon's Cadillac in the shop made me feel like I needed to take the big old Mac Daddy Caddy out for a spin. Danny's selling off some of his cars. Maybe we'll find the boss something really nice that he can either flip or, heaven help us, he'll keep it.
Oh, here, what do you got up on the right here?
Oh, Chevy.
Yeah,
56?
56?
No, 55. It's 56. The taillight would have the fuel tank in it.
Huh. Well, we might have to come back and look at that. There's a car cover.
What's that?
Wow.
You wanna check it out?
Well, I don't know what that is.
Is it a Caddy or? No, that's something else.
Oh, here's a gentleman right here.
How you doing,
What's
buddy?
going on? I don't know what that is.
Is it a caddy or
No, that's
something else?
Oh, here's a gentleman right here.
How you doing, buddy? Is that thing? Yeah, that's for sale. Yeah.
That's a Riv? Yeah. What year is it?
Oh man, 72. Looks like a driver. What's up, man? I'm Shannon. Nice to meet you, Dale.
Kevin, pleasure.
Nice to meet you. It's super clean. The Riviera was Buick's first foray into the luxury car market, and Rivies were produced from '63 to 1999. The design changed several times over the car's 36-year run, but for many, the ones that mattered the most were the 71s, the 72s, and the 73s. These 3 years featured the iconic boat-tail fastback rear window design. GM designer Bill Mitchell wasn't inspired by any watercraft when he came up with the V-shaped bump in the Rivvies deck lid. But another iconic American Land Cruiser, the '63 split-window Corvette Stingray. And just like the Vet, car buyers loved it.
Kevin got Danny to get rid of his.
Oh,
Kinda,
I haven't heard the end of it.
Yeah.
That Riviera is beautiful. I feel like I'm in a nightmare. Okay, now I feel nauseous.
I always pressure Danny to sell his cars, and he sold it, and he's missing it.
You had a 72?
73.
It's all original. It came out of Arizona.
How many miles are on it?
A lot.
Yeah?
About 160.
Yeah.
But it's 50 years old.
Somebody drove it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Keys in there, Kev?
Yep.
Try it.
Give it a couple pumps.
Wow.
Man, did I hear the AC kick on
Yeah.
too?
It's got
Absolutely.
AC, it's power, everything.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
This is nice.
They're pretty much similar, right? 72 to
The only
3s?
difference between the 72 and the 73 is the front end. The front end on the 73 has like a bull nose.
Oh, it's
Where-
flat.
oh,
Yes,
yeah, yeah,
flat.
yeah.
Yeah.
And, and on the 71, 72, it's pointy on the front.
Yeah. This thing is, yeah,
And it's 455.
clean as can be.
Or all original, actually.
Yeah.
You want to see the trunk? This is where the Buicks are famous for rusting out.
Yeah.
In the back. But look at this Buick. Well, there's no mud anywhere.
Yeah.
This is primo. Where I was with this is I was gonna either soup it up and drop it down. At this stage, you either put in a ton of money or you just drive it as it is.
Right.
And
And I don't get time to drive it.
Really nice shape.
It's worth every bit of $10,000.
I mean, he can do the same thing he did with the other one with this one easily.
Well, have them come look at it.
And so you're at 10 with this? Is that what you said?
10 firm.
Okay.
I got 15 in.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
I think 10 firm is very fair. You know, I'll talk to Danny and have him come back and see if he wants to drive it.
That's cool.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate your time.
Jeff?
Yep, very much.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
I think he's gonna want it. I definitely think he's gonna want it.
I agree.
Man, when I first saw Nash's bike, I didn't know what to think, man. To be honest with you, I had not seen a Harley quite like this one. And to think that she designed this thing and she rides this big burly bike all over the country, that kind of blew my mind. Well, we fixed this baby up just the way Nash wanted it done, man. We polished everything. We put some gorgeous paint on it, all keeping that old school style that she loved. But we did modernize some of the mechanics so this baby is nice and safe because she likes to ride everywhere. Now, Nash and Mike, they're here right now to pick up this rolling art on wheels.
Man,
I'm hoping that they love this baby as much as we do. All right, now Nash here, she's got a gazillion miles on her shovel.
yeah.
How long you had this bike?
Well, you know, I've had it for just about 20 years. But not all the miles logged. The speedometer probably only worked maybe 3 years.
How is that possible?
Because I don't care.
You don't care. Right. I love that you're riding an FX shovel.
Yeah.
It's a personal favorite. My very first Harley is an FX shovel. I still have her. It's one
You
of my
do?
it's one of my
wow.
personal favorite bikes in the world.
Yeah.
So this bike to me is super cool. And Mike, You ride with Nash all the time?
Yeah. Well, she goes off on her own once in a while. She's not afraid.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no,
You know, we
they
can
did
talk
that.
all day. Why don't we just look at it?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Come on over. Come on.
I'm
come
so
on,
ready.
Come on over here. Let's just hang out in this zone, and Shannon's gonna bring it to us.
Okay.
Shannon, my man, come on, bring out that beautiful shovel.
Holy
Soak it up.
Oh my gosh.
On this truly unique Harley, we kept all of the original tattoo-inspired artwork and made it better. Stickers became paint, and Ryan added just enough color to accent the amazing leather work that Nash handcrafted for this bike. Shannon narrowed those handlebars, remounted, engraved, and re-chromed those exhaust pipes. He even updated the lights and rewired her completely. This bike looks great, and we made her ride as good as it looks with floorboards instead of foot pegs for added comfort on those long rides, and a Sugar Bear front end to make every curve in the road a riding pleasure.
Oh, she's pretty.
She is beautiful.
The more you look, the more you see.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my God, I'm crying.
Indian Larry.
You're arguably one of the only people that I know that has anything like that. Can I just really take a second and compliment you on that? Indian Larry was a friend and probably one of the sweetest, most talented gentlemen you'd ever want to know. And the fact that you got Indian Larry, he carved his signature into your pipes, and then Shannon did such an amazing job of preserving it and making it brand new, and it's still there. I love that. Shannon added footboards as opposed to like the stirrups.
Yeah.
Because you ride long distances.
Yeah.
Nothing's more comfortable than footboards. Just moving your foot a couple inches here or there, you're comfortable.
Yeah.
I gotta get on.
You don't
Try
have
it
to.
on. That's you. Feel how good this thing feels.
Oh my gosh.
You actually got suspension now.
Ooh.
I mean, these are adjustable Legend shocks.
Yeah.
And you can set the spring dampening, so you just turn the shock in.
The Sugar Bear front end, it will ride unbelievable, like you got power steering.
This is a one-handed rider now.
Yeah.
Nice.
How cool.
Amazing.
I just want to go.
I know.
Oh, it's my baby.
Now,
Sorry.
while we're hugging on it, Ryan, tell us about this paint.
What I liked about this paint was the fact that it had so much of Nash in it. And in talking with you, I could tell that you're a very nature-inspired person. Your tattoos, the swirls, as you look at it, everything kind of changes.
It's gorgeous.
And I had to pay respect to all the leather work you did on it, and that's where I incorporated the copper, the variegated leaf, and the brown scrolling pinstriping on it.
Undeniably her bike.
Yeah.
Her arms were the manual for me to paint this.
If you ever get pulled over and the officer says, "Can I see your registration?" and you don't have it, just
gonna
lay
go
your
like-
arm out and go, "Really, whose bike is this?"
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Seriously.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She fits perfect.
How you feeling?
I'm overwhelmed. Thank you. This has exceeded my expectation. You didn't take away from it, you added to it.
That's where I have to give love to what I would say is the best team in the world, my team.
Yeah. And tell you what, I'm gonna go ride that bitch and tell everybody.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. You always see a lot of cars and bikes that are kind of extensions of their owners, but I gotta tell you, man, I have never seen a better pair than Nash and her Harley Davidson. They're in perfect harmony, man. I could never see her riding anybody else's bike any more than I could see anybody else riding hers. When a bike is this special to someone, man, it's easy to make a mistake, so I can't tell you how happy I am that Nash is thrilled. These two are gonna be together riding for an awfully long time. Well, I tell you what, I say we do some paperwork, and let's get you in the win.
Yes.
You guys rock, man. You guys are the best.
Yeah, so Shannon and I were out looking around, and we came across a very interesting vehicle.
Yeah.
And I thought you should see it.
Really? And selling my boat tail riv was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. I knew selling cars was gonna hurt, but that one hurt bad. So when Kevin told me that there was another boat tail riv in the neighborhood that might be able to be had, man, I'm all over this.
Is it this refrigerator here on the left?
It's not that one. No. Oh, there she is. Right. Thought you might recognize that.
Boat tail rib. Wow.
And as you can see, look at it.
It looks, I mean, extremely stock. Okay.
That's it right there.
All right. What's going on?
Hey, Dale, how you doing?
Good to see you guys again.
You too.
How you doing, Dale?
This is
I'm
Danny.
Danny, pleasure.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good to see you
Good to
again.
see you again.
Apparently you know Kev.
Yes, he came by once.
All right. Kevin, you're right. You got my undivided attention, Dale. Tell me about your rib.
This is a 72 Buick Riviera. I'm the second owner.
Nice.
I bought this car out of a swap meet in San Diego, the Big 3 swap. Everything's fully restored. There's not a nut or bolt on this car that's not original.
Wow. This is a good-looking car.
You want to see the Motop?
Absolutely. You said you're second owner. How long have you had it?
5 years now.
Nice. What has been done to the engine as far as you know?
New alternator.
Okay.
New distributor.
Okay.
Air conditioner,
Uh-huh.
I upgraded to the new system.
Right,
It's-
right.
Transmission's been rebuilt.
Okay. Dale, how many miles on this car?
A lot. Probably about 160.
Really?
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah. These 455s run forever. I didn't want to sell my other one, but, you know, it happens when somebody comes along and wants
yeah.
it, you know, wants it worse than you. You mind if I throw myself in here?
Do it to it.
I love it. You mind if I fire it up?
Go.
She's waking up.
Doesn't leak any oil.
Yeah. Yeah, this is beautiful. You really ready to just sell this car?
Today's the day.
Today's the day. Okay, I like the way you think. And what are you asking for in this car?
50 grand.
All right. It was really nice to meet you, Dale.
No, 10,000.
10 G's, what you're looking for in this car. But you know what the toughest part is? You know, I always want to try and negotiate to an extent. But it's tough to negotiate when you're not out of line.
It's a fair price.
Right. You looking for 10 on this rib? I got 10 on this rib. Done deal. Done deal.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you very, very much. When Kevin said he found a deal that I needed to see, he was not kidding. And I know I just sold one of these, man. But a boat tail rib in this shape for 10 G's, I'm all over this thing, man. As far as I'm concerned, it's mine. I'm buying it. I'm taking it home. I'm sending a group of my hoodlums up here tomorrow, man. They'll have money in hand.
Cash is good.
I'll have them call you before they head out. All right. Thanks, Dale.
Dale.
Thank you.
There he is.
What's going on, boss?
How you doing, brother?
Nice and peaceful.
I know.
Everybody's gone already.
I know.
I get some stuff done.
I know. I got an interesting phone call from Brann from Mastodon. I saw on social media that Mastodon were postponing or canceling a bunch of tour dates. And the only comment that the band had put out was that they had a loss in the Mastodon family. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, man.
Brann's okay, though?
Oh, yeah, he's fine. Actually, the entire band is fine. The sad thing is, their manager passed away.
Like the manager, the one.
Yeah, I know. They're all really, really close, and this has been really a devastating thing.
Yeah, that's kind of like the band's dad, so to speak.
Exactly. Somebody like that watches over them all the time.
Wow.
So there's a lot of sadness and devastation coming out of that camp right now, and I feel horrible about that. He called because he wants to do something on the car to pay respect to Nick, the manager.
Dude, please, yeah.
And what he wants to do is really cool. Apparently, Nick, the manager, had a saying, you know, just something that he said all the time, whether it be something he was serious about or whether it was something that he was joking about. It was his saying.
Okay.
And his saying was very controversial. Those two words. Brann wants to incorporate that phrase, very controversial, somewhere in the paint scheme, somewhere on the car, which is great because the car fits that phrase.
I think it really does, man.
You know,
I mean, the name of the car is Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes.
It's very controversial.
It's already controversial, and the look of the car is so outrageous now in the direction that you're going with the paint that, you know, the car itself could be very controversial. So I'm gonna leave it in your hands to think of a way to tastefully incorporate very controversial into the paint scheme of this car.
I think it'll go really well on the car.
All right. I know you'll do it. Thank you, my brother.
Done deal.
Appreciate it. You know, just about every car guy's found themselves in this position, man, that Brann has found himself in. His Cadillac Twinkle Toes needed some work done on it. He found a guy, laid out a pile of money. Car's in no better shape than it was before. So he brought the car to us. We can't go back in time and fix the old, but we can certainly fix this Cadillac and make it gorgeous like Brann wanted. I know he was a little nervous handing the car over again to another shop, man, but this baby is beautiful, and he's here today to get reunited with Twinkle Toes. Let's go enjoy this beautiful day, gentlemen. Brann. Mr. 1970 Cadillac Coupe DeVille.
That's the one.
Mr. Mastodon himself. Grammy award-winning man. How are you, sir?
I'm freaking out.
Really?
I don't know if I can do this.
How does this compare to the Grammys, man?
It's up there.
It's up there. Okay, good.
Got the heart's racing, the adrenaline is pumping. I can't wait, dude.
Oh, my Lord. This is awesome. You had her at a previous shop. You had him.
Yeah.
You've been waiting on this car for how long?
10 years.
10 years.
A decade of sadness.
We are about to change that decade of sadness.
Okay.
This is now going to be the future of happiness. Is
Yes.
getting ready to pull out here in front of you, and it's him, dude.
Okay.
Look, you know what? He's so excited. I mean, but the way he dressed.
I know.
You know what? You dressed for the occasion. It's fantastic.
I did, like I said
Yeah.
to you before, Twinkle Toes, I'm guessing, got dressed up for the occasion, so I might as well, too.
He's dressed, you're dressed, you guys are gonna look great together. I could sit here and talk about this all day long.
I'm nervous, dude.
I'm afraid that Brann's gonna just, pass out. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Here he comes.
Okay.
Ryan, my man, bring out Twinkle Toes.
Oh, even from the front. Oh, damn. Oh, my God.
Brann's Cadillac was a really great car that just had some bad luck, man. We took that blue base, stripped it down, and started all over. After straightening out the body, Ryan created a paint design that would make this Caddy dazzle with extreme pimpness. We freshened up that engine and transmission and added new brakes and suspension components. Paulie went crazy on the custom blue and white Zodiac interior and the vinyl top. Lastly, the etched windshield and tribute to Brann's manager, Nick, on the trunk lid put this project over the top. I absolutely love how this car turned out, man. This ride is cool, clean, and fit for a rock star.
My mind is absolutely blown. This is insane. I cannot believe I can't believe this is Twinkle Toes.
It's really him.
Dude! What is going on?
Hey, man, you said you like sparkly stuff.
It's very sparkly. Twinkle Toes is twinkling.
Got your wheels all straightened out.
I know,
Got
they
your
look
center
beautiful.
caps all the way around, the
Yeah.
correct ones for her all the way around.
Wow. Oh, dude. There he is. Very controversial.
Let's talk about that for a sec while we got you right here.
Yeah, that's my boy, Nick John. One of our best friends, our manager, just one of our very, very closest friends, unfortunately passed away like a week and a half ago.
So sorry for that loss.
Yeah. And so I said, man, that would be the coolest tribute to have one of his catchphrases that everybody that knows him and loves him knows. Very controversial. It's put on the car somewhere, so
Yeah.
that looks absolutely perfect, and it's just warms my heart to see it, and so happy that I'll be able to take him to the restaurant too.
Keep him with you all the time.
Yeah, all the time. And Ryan, jeez, dude, this car.
I have to give props to the body shop because this is not a little car. This is not like a Chevette. This is like 10 miles of car
Yeah, it's
altogether.
about 20 feet.
And this sucker is straight.
Yeah.
The body lines are sharp enough to cut your arms off. Yep.
So sick. I love this. I've never even seen this kind of detail before.
Originally, you wanted lots and lots of flake.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
with the baby blue,
Yeah.
lots of flake just seemed a little too much.
Okay.
So I gave it the proper sprinkle of flake
Yeah.
in the right places to where it really catches your eye rather than it just being a disco ball.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily do patterns. I didn't really do scallops. I just kind of did both, a blend of the two.
Yeah. So Twinkle Toes up there.
Yeah, dude, that's etched in the glass.
Are you
That's
kidding
not
me?
a sticker.
That's not a
sandblasted.
sticker. That's etched.
That is so sick. I'm gonna get straight up harassed in Atlanta.
Yes, you will. You will be harassed.
You are. I want you to see under the hood. You're gonna love this because everything is like a factory Cadillac.
Wow.
Everything is original. You
Smells
can
like
work
a new
hard.
engine.
Absolutely. Kevin, why don't you show them some of the interior over here?
Yeah.
I'll drop the hood
check
down.
this.
Yeah.
Man,
Yes.
look at this man in this car. You look so proper in this car. Feeling good in there?
Oh yeah.
Sparkly enough for you?
Oh yeah. There you go.
There you go. Lean back.
Get that lean,
All
baby.
right.
Come on.
All right.
Amazing.
I'll hit the button if you guys will grab the trunk.
The 70 has a lot of little things.
Whoa.
Bam! Plenty of room for all your stuff.
Amazing.
Thump.
This is just blowing my mind completely. You guys have done it again.
That's what we like to hear.
It's amazing. It makes me so happy.
And in less than 10 years.
Yeah, you did it in less than 10 years.
Not bad.
That's commendable.
Let's do this, man. Let's go to the office. Let's get your paperwork done.
Yes, paperwork.
Twinkle Toes is going home.
Twinkle Toes.
You know, it's always great to help a car lover get out of a jam. And it's even cooler when that car lover happens to be a Grammy award-winning rocker. It just makes it better. Brann was bummed, man, when all that bad stuff happened to his car. But seeing that smile on his face today makes you know all those bad memories have gone away. I'm stoked that we got to fix this car up for Brann, and I'm even happier that he loves it more than he ever thought he could.
Is it okay if Ryan puts it back in the garage?
You know what? I'm gonna leave it right here.
You are?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
Okay.
Let's just sit there and look at it for a while, man.
Pull up a chair, crack a cold one.
Amen.
Stare at a car.
Absolutely. That's what to do.